The next game on our list is the Washington Commanders and Carson Wentz traveling to Dallas to take on Cooper Rush and the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys are 3-point favorites in this game, which is just great now to see Cooper Rush getting the respect that he deserves with an over-under of 41.5 points here. I was kidding about the Cooper Rush respect, but either way, Cowboys favored in this game. What are you watching for in this matchup between a surprising quarterback in Cooper Rush and a disappointing team in the Washington Commanders?
I'm not. I don't. Cooper Rush is going to be Cooper Rush. He's going to play like Cooper Rush. There's nothing spectacular about Cooper Rush. People need to stop. But he's not turning the football over, which is good. The real matchup comes here with that offensive line of the Washington Commanders versus the defensive line and the pass rush of the Dallas Cowboys. 9 sacks they gave up to Philadelphia a week ago, and now you bring in the team that leads the league in sacks over the first 3 weeks at home. Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, Dorrance Armstrong, Sam Williams, like all these guys that are putting pressure on the quarterback now gets to go get a quarterback that's been under siege. So I think that's the matchup here. If Dallas defensive line comes out and continues to play they've been playing, then the Washington Commanders will struggle offensively. They haven't been able to run the football very well the last couple of weeks. They found ways to get in the end zone late in games and things like that, but actually consistently running the football, it hasn't been there. Carson Wentz has played decent at times, but then you have times where he has those inopportune turnovers like Carson Wentz does, and he hasn't been able to get them the big plays that they've needed. And the guys on the outside, the Terry McLaurin, the Jahan Dotson, the Curtis Samuels, it's been very pedestrian thus far as getting those guys involved. Probably Curtis Samuel, the most explosive weapon they have that they've been able to get the ball to. They're going to have to find ways to get him the ball. I think the matchup between Diggs and McLaurin is interesting, but it hasn't worked out well for McLaurin in the past. Trayvon Diggs has owned Terry McLaurin. I believe last year it was like no catches, 2 interceptions, or something, like just crazy numbers against Terry McLaurin. And I would anticipate that he follows him around and lets the rookie Jahan Dotson have to figure it out against double coverage and some zone stuff. And but I think Curtis Samuel is big. You have probably Jordan Lewis on Curtis Samuel in the slot. You'll put Curtis Samuel in the backfield and try to find ways to get him involved. But if Washington can't run the football, Carson Wentz is going to be under pressure, and the Washington Commanders are going to struggle.
Yeah, that's your recipe for not having success. If you have Carson Wentz just having to run for his life and be pressured that much. I think Jahan Dotson is the X factor in this game. It's going to come down to him making plays because, like you said, the Cowboys defense is going to be able to pick the ball off. They're going to have 2 interceptions in this game. That's what I'm going with. If whatever the interception total is, take the over. For Carson Wentz, I do think he turns the ball over a lot here. But the Cowboys defense, this is the matchup that you don't want to see if you're the Washington Commanders. Last in the league in sacks, or they're allowing the most sacks in the league. Carson Wentz has been one of the most pressured quarterbacks. And you look on the Cowboys side of things, they're very, very good at the pass rush. With Dorrance Armstrong leading the way. That's what I wanted to say. Dorrance Armstrong, baby. Keep an eye on him. Dallas wins this game, though. On the offensive side, I mean, it's Cooper Rush, it's CeeDee Lamb. It's pretty straightforward. We talked about it before with the way they're getting Tony Pollard and Zeke involved, balancing it out. It's looking good. I think the Cowboys win this game 31-20.
Yeah, I think the running game is really good. Washington is not going to be able to stop the run. I think Dallas wins this one, kind of going away. Not a blowout, but I think they kind of go away with this one. I'm going to say Dallas wins 28-17.